Hi, everyone. So good to be with you here today. I'm here with my dear friend Karen DeMarco, and I was a guest about 10 days ago on a Roots Wellbeing uh, call with the participants of their program. And I had heard through my wife Wendy that apparently the call was very powerful for some of or a couple individuals in the Roots Wellbeing program. And Karen DeMarco and Carl McGeary are the facilitators of Roots Wellbeing. And today we have Karen DeMarco with us, who's an amazing healer in her own right and someone who all of us need to spend more time with. So Karen, how are you today?
I am great. I'm even better now seeing your face.
Well, thank you so much. Would you mind sharing the story that came to your attention after our call last week?
Yeah, it was, I'm so excited to tell you about this, Ed. So the Roots Wellbeing program that these folks went, they're learning to facilitate the Roots Wellbeing program for other people. It's a 16-week program, and this was week 15 that we asked you to come on. So we're rounding the corner, and there have been, as always happens, like big shifts in people and their whole perspective of life and where their experience comes from changes. And there's a couple they're retired couple, and what she got, the wife, what she got out of being on the call with you was the last piece of a very important puzzle that created a profound shift in her life. So she's one of these people, like we all are, that tended to let people walk all over her a bit and remain quiet instead of standing up for herself a lot, not wanting to ruffle feathers or rock the boat or not have somebody like her, so she would remain quiet. And she saw how that not only created emotional pain for her, but also physical pain when she would hold her silence. And although there was lots of profound improvements throughout the course of the weeks, your breathing technique that you shared, your simple telling her to lengthen, finish the breath, right? Finish the exhale, right. Lengthen the exhale, hold, and then let the inhale take care of itself. That simple instruction. So she had an incident at their spiritual center of all places, where somebody said something to her that was really hurtful. And normally, for her whole life, now she's retirement age, right? So this is a long time that she would just let it slide, not say anything, even blame herself for, what was said. But she caught that she was all this fear, that her nervous system was all revved up. So this battle started in her head that she should have said something. And how could that woman say that? This battle began. She remembered your breathing technique.
Wow.
And she said she sat there for just a couple minutes, lengthening her exhale, holding, and letting the inhale take care of itself. And she said within a couple minutes, she was grounded. There was no thinking. And for the first time, she went up to the woman and said, "What you said was really inappropriate, and it hurt me." And she said she wasn't even emotional when she said it to her, but she went up in a very grounded, relaxed state, calm, confident, relaxed. And the woman said, "I'm so sorry." And she said, "Your apology is accepted." Now, doesn't seem like a big deal for a lot of people, but for her, this was life-changing. This was the first time in her 60-some years that she did this. And her husband, who's like this, he's like this ex-special forces, just amazing. He watched his wife do this. And so it was week 16 was our last week, when she was reporting this. And he was moved just telling the story. And you just think, not only did it change their lives and put the last piece of the puzzle together for that woman, but it also, think of what it's also doing for the woman she confronted or that she spoke her truth to. Maybe nobody has said that to her. Maybe she's been walking around and not really aware of her words and how they're affecting other people. So the ripple effects of your one simple instruction were incredible for definitely 2 lives, but who knows how many more.
That's wonderful to hear news like this, that just simply grounding yourself in your exhale longer than you normally do allows neural pathways that were once closed to you almost for your entire life to reopen and stand in your power and transform fear states into positive states.
Yeah. That one thing, I hope it's okay that I say, made her unfuckwithable. And she can take that forward with her for the rest of her life. You know?
That's wonderful. I'm so glad to be, just a spoke on the wheel of consciousness in the Roots Wellbeing Program, because I know it's an amazing program, and many folks have received transformational gifts from it and are sharing the gifts of that program with all of their clients and the community that they live in. So thank you for sharing that with me today.
Well, thank you for being a part of the program. I mean, having your input and you as a guest on it when you grace us with your presence, it just adds such a richness to the program, Ed. So thank you.
Karen, keep doing what you're doing. You're one of the great ones out there. And Wendy and I love you so much, and we wish you nothing but the best.
Oh, thanks, Ed.
Bye-bye.
See ya.